Hello, everyone. Welcome to CripChat, your weekly podcast on everything disability. As part of our Disability Pride segment, we have our guest speaker today with us. Deb. How's it going, Deb?
G'day, it's going pretty good. Thanks so much for having me on CripChat.
You're always welcome to, join us here on CripChat. So, Deb, just remind us, what do you do in your community?
Yeah, cool. So I own Stargazer Pole Studio in Blacktown. I'm 3 times international pole dance champion, and I am producing a show for Sydney Fringe Festival. So it's my first ever production where I'm the artist creative director, I guess, or producer of artwork. So that's pretty fun. And I'm a very proud supporter of Sydney's Disability Pride movement. This is my 4th year performing at Disability Pride.
Amazing. So, Deb, tell us, what is Disability Pride all about?
Yeah, look, Disability Pride is different for every person. The tattoos that we will have at Disability Pride this weekend say it perfectly. You get proud by practicing, which is a Stella Young quote. And it's about standing and demanding to be seen. So the Disability Pride movement is both a protest and a celebration, demanding equal rights, but also celebrating us for who we are and as human beings, not less than just human.
No, awesome. It's all about identity, recognized as unique individuals,
That's right.
each with our diverse abilities. Speaking of diverse abilities, tell us a bit about what you do.
Yeah, so a lot of the time my job is a bit of an unlikely one because I'm a leader in fitness spaces. So I'm sure you're aware that group fitness and training is generally a pretty intimidating environment for people with disabilities, but I'm a group fitness instructor and personal trainer. And I also teach pole dancing, which is not a very common hobby for people with disabilities.
No, that's amazing. And then, what other hobbies do you have?
My other hobbies include drinking beer. My husband and I are very avid craft beer enthusiasts. We're currently training for a 200-kilometer walk in the Netherlands this time next year. And I have a sausage dog called Trevor, who takes up a lot of my time and costs a lot of my money because I'm always
That's good. That's good. Thank you for that. Then, going back to Disability Pride,
Yeah.
tell us that you're going to be, I guess, special guest next week.
Yes. I mean, I think Ellie Mae Barnes is probably the special guest, but I am also a guest at Disability Pride, and I'm really excited because I've never performed at Sydney Town Hall before. So we're inside Sydney Town Hall, and I'm doing 3 acts. And one of them is going to be heaps of fun. It's an audience participation piece where people will get to vote for the song that I dance to. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then the other one is there's another special guest who's performing at Disability Pride, who is Dean Nash. And he's an incredible singer. And we're doing a duet together that will be in our Sydney Fringe show. So he's going to sing and I'm going to dance.
How awesome is that? Can't wait to see it. And I'm pretty sure the audience out there are just as excited.
Yeah, they better get amongst it.
All good. One of the things really hard talks about solidarity.
Yes.
Can you talk more about that?
Yeah, 100%. It's supporting each other and standing together in times of struggle and like unifying to fight those struggles together. I also am now, so the show that I'm producing, Kryptonite, is the world's first disability exclusive, disability led variety show. And that just blows my mind. I just can't believe that no one else has done this before. Why am I the first person? That doesn't make sense to me. Like, we could have been doing this the whole time, but no one has yet. And so I see that as another form of solidarity. Is like, no, I'm going to use my platform to create opportunity for other disabled artists, and only for other disabled artists.
Now that's awesome, get the ball rolling,
Yeah.
Be a role model to your community. It's what
Yeah.
it's all about, and that's what it's all about. Is all about standing in unity with each other.
Standing together, 100%. Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. But part of your, I guess, job, you're actively out there in the community. So I guess the question I ask is, how do you do it? And what do people, think of, the one-armed, the dog or pole dancer?
Yeah, I guess this is an interesting question. How do I do it and why do I do it? I've always been that kid that when someone said I couldn't do something, had to prove them wrong. It's just who I am as a human being.
It's always the case.
Yeah, it's like the dog that you're like, don't take that toy, don't you eat that. And I'm like, watch me.
We have to be out there. We have to prove a point. We can't just live ordinary lives,
Yeah, and I mean, it's fine. I'm just one of those people. I think, I have AUDHD, and I tried to lead an ordinary life, Ibby, like I did. I was a network engineer and I had a corporate job, and you know what happened? I got really bored.
Oh, yeah. That's your career,
Yeah, I got really bored sitting on my bum and doing nothing with my body. And then I discovered exercise, and I never did it as a kid because I had terrible allergies and asthma, and being disabled, like, no one wanted to do sport with me. I was always the last one picked for any team. In fact, I got kicked off the netball team. The coach said I brought the performance of the other team players down. I got like turfed from netball. And then I eventually was like, actually, moving for the sake of moving is really worth doing. And I really like doing that more than making money for some big corporation. And so I'm going to make my hobby my job.
No, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I guess I love what you do with you're a normal out there in the community. Do you have any messages you wanna let the audience know?
Well, I've always loved that Disability Pride has a theme every year, but this year's theme is my favorite. As a disabled woman who is a pole dancer in skimpy clothes and high heels, the theme, no shame and no apologies, that speaks to me. That speaks real loud. I'm a big fan of this one.
Oh, yeah, and how does it speak to you?
How does it speak to me? Well, that's because as a woman with a disability, we're told that we're supposed to, the messages that I received growing up, I'll give you an example of why this speaks to me. I was training for cycling in the Paralympics, and I just won my first pole championship, and the ABC did a piece on me. And one of the male cyclists that I was training with came up to me and said, "Oh, I saw you on the news, on the ABC, on Australian Story or something last night, and you do pole dancing, but you're disabled, and pole dancing's hot, but you're disabled, so you can't be hot. You can't do pole dancing." And I was like, you can put any idiot on a bicycle. What I do is hard. And I quit cycling after that because I decided that there were too many, and excuse my language, wankers. Yeah.
I don't know exactly what it is, but
yeah, a lot of able men think that disabled women should be ashamed of their bodies and should hide them. And I don't care what they think.
But that gives us the dedication, the motivation to do more. And so, Dave, I thank you very much. A true role model for, people with disability out there. women with disability out there.
Yeah.
What you do best.
My
And
pleasure. Thanks for having me on the show, and I can't wait to see you both next Saturday at Town Hall.
boy, you think that's Lord. How awesome is that?
Yay! Hey, don't be late. I'm on early, so don't be late.
Before we wrap up, Jonathan, do you have any questions you want to ask?
No, boy.
Awesome. We hope to see you one day with Deb Roach, ladies and gentlemen. Deb Roach, thank you very much for being on the show.
Thanks,
And we
Steve.
look forward to having you as part of our group. Everyone out there, you've been watching CripChat, you're watching podcast on everything disability. Goodbye for now. We'll see you at Disability Pride. Can't wait.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. That was heaps of fun.
Can't wait to see you there.
I look forward to seeing you both next Saturday.